Alright, we are up and running. What's going on, guys? It is I, Sly Cooper 88, also known as Steve, and I was actually not going to do... What are you doing, cat? My cat just slipped out my door. Hold on. Better get back in here. Come here, you little turd. Come here, you little turd. What are you doing? Where do you think you're going, huh? Where do you think you're going, huh? You turd. Sorry about that. I thought I had closed my door, I swear. No, but anyway, guys, I am back. I'm back actually doing for like the last week and a half now. This is like the third unboxing video that I'm going to do. And the funny thing about that, you're going to hear me scribble because I forgot to actually scribble this out, but yeah, finally got my welcome box in from Nerdblock. It finally came in, guys, and once again, you know, the scribbling is just me taking the pen, trying to block out my address and stuff, guys. That way, no malicious stuff can happen. That way, you guys also don't know. Some of you who are the more cray-cray won't be able to find me. Not that it don't matter that much. Ooh, and I just got black paint on me again. But anyway, guys, yes, my nerd block came in, my welcome nerd block, and that I've been waiting for this, guys. I've been chomping at the bit for this. And what's really cool about this specifically is this is when you first subscribe to Nerdblock, and I even said this with the Sci-Fi block when I did my unboxing for that, was you get like a free $20 value, like, you know, welcome box, you know, so I opened it up, you know, already, guys, and I just peeked inside, just because I thought, well, you know, $20 is not worth doing a video. And I found out very quickly, I'm like, yeah, I probably actually can do a video on this. I probably should have saved this for when I unboxed the Sci-Fi box as well. But I didn't want to wait on that. I just figured I'd open the Sci-Fi box, and then when this came in, I probably would just open it, you know, look and everything. But now, yeah, apparently I'm going to be doing an unboxing for this because this was too cool an opportunity not to pass up. And what's really cool, because I always get confused with this whenever I'm putting it into the camera. There we go. Hang on. Oh, it's like piloting a spaceship when it's in front of my webcam. I go to where I think the camera is at, and then it dodges and weaves. You can't see it, but it'll just basically say Nerd Block. It says Arcade Block right here. And what it is that the welcome box just shows you every block that's available. Like you got Comic Block over here. And then you got Comic Block Junior and Girl. The girl has a bow, and the kid has like a little bit of a buck tooth, if you will. And I love Horrors. Horrors is funny. It's like a little ghoulish character. But I looked in this because I figured, okay, it's not worth doing a video for. But then I found out very quickly, guys, that yeah, I probably can do a video on this. And it says right when you actually open up your free welcome box, it says, enjoy these free bonus goodies. Which I really love that. And I'm hoping that maybe I might be able to get a grab box, as they call it, because a grab box is basically like it's like an extra little like box, kind of very similar to this, and they have one for classic, arcade, and horror. So I may in the future see if I can grab those. Oh, but it's a one-of-a-kind offer, and it unfortunately I probably missed that opportunity when I subscribed to my Sci-Fi block because it's like a, you know, it's like a limited time offer of like small items to grab and stuff. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's a little confusing, but at the same time it's not. But anyway, these are free bonus goodies, and I didn't think that it'd be, like worth doing a video for, but holy crap was I wrong. And the first thing that I noticed, and I'm going to pick this up, I'm actually going to take it out of its little, like, sleeve here. Not a big fan of the show, guys, but I got actually a Buffy the Vampire Slayer Titans vinyl figure of Spike. So it's like a 4.5 inch character. And it's really cool because on the back it says that it has like articulate head motion, accessories, and like posable arms. So you can actually, guys, like pose these vinyl figures. And they made only 3 of them. There's 3 of them. There's Spike, Angel, and Buffy. I'm not the biggest fan, guys, I must confess, of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, I've seen the show, but it wasn't necessarily my absolute favorite show. Like, it's not a show that I really cared too awfully much for. But at the same time, it's like, I'm not going to knock this. I actually like this. I think that it's cute. And what makes it even better, guys, is that this is actually, let me see if I can get this into the camera. This is actually an exclusive item to the horror block. So that makes this kind of a little bit more special, is the fact that they basically gave me what should be an exclusive item for that block and basically threw it in as like a free goodie. So you can't beat that, right? And even if I don't want to like keep the figure, I have a couple of coworkers and even some of my friends in the YouTubers core that I can actually like send this to, since a few of them are like Buffy fans. But that was really cool. That was a cool little thing to spot. Second one, I'm going to count this as both a sci-fi item, but it is definitely more a comic item, which is a little refrigerator magnet of Groot. At some point I knew I was going to get a Groot item. Somehow. I sensed it. There was a disturbance in the force, so to speak. But I do have to laugh at that on one hand, but on the other hand, I like that. I like that I actually now have like at least a Groot item, quote unquote. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not gonna stick that on the fridge, but it's still kind of cool that I have that. Just as a. And apparently from regular Nerdblock, it says a coaster of kings. And I'm wondering what the... Wait a minute. Oh, haha. It says a coaster of kings. And it's from regular Nerdblock. You guys can't see it, but maybe the dragon design you will. Guys, these are coasters based on each of the house crests from Game of Thrones. That is freaking cool. Sadly, unfortunately, guys, I've only seen the pilot to Game of Thrones. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get caught up, and even then, I decided since I wasn't going to be like watching, I mean, I may binge watch it if it comes on Netflix, if it ever does, or any HBO or anything like that, but to me, I like Game of Thrones. I like the concept behind it. I did at least like skim or partly read through the, George R. Martin like books. So I am aware of Game of Thrones. I know what it is. But like, I don't mind reading the lore and all that stuff, but I don't know if I'll get caught up on the shows. And I don't know if I'll like seriously sit down to like actually thoroughly read the books, because like I said, I skimmed through them. They're pretty long books. And long books usually don't hold my attention, or I never finish them. But even then, that's still pretty cool. I mean, I got a set of coasters that are based around like each of the house crests that exist in Game of Thrones. So that's pretty cool in and of itself. And oh, this is glorious. This is magical. And what's really cool is that this thing is not only free goodies, guys, but this is actually from every, like, single block that actually exists. So it's like you got some from Nerdblock Classic, you got comic. Obviously, the Spike one represents Horror Block. You know, the Groot Magnet represents comics. Some classic Nerdblock, I'm presuming, is the Game of Thrones coasters. Now, here's arcade blocks, like item that they put in here, which is it's a little like stickish like flag waver, like one of those little like woo like you wave at basketball or football games, like one of those like sports flag things, and it's called the Boston Vault Dwellers, and it's basically a Fallout banter, like little banter flag waver, which I will admit I am a fan of Fallout. I haven't got to play the originals. I have played Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I look forward to playing Fallout 4 when that comes out. And I have at least like seen footage of the of the original Fallouts. I don't know if I'll ever be able to play the original PC versions of them, but that's still pretty cool. So it's like a little flag waver from Fallout. And let's see what we got. Welcome to the Nerd, and of course a little introductory thing, which says Nerd Block, Arcade Block, Horror Block, Comic Block, and then of course Nerd Block Junior, and of course the new block, which is Sci-Fi Block, which is what I got back there. So I'm looking at this. So there's Nerd Block Junior. And it says, and this is just shows all the other subscriptions, guys. So like these are all the other blocks. And then the welcoming message says, "Welcome to the Nerdblock family. We're so excited you decided to join Nerdblock. Please accept this gift as our way of welcoming you to our family. Inside the special welcome block is a sampling of some of the sweet items from across our offering of blocks that we send out every month to our Nerdblock family or family of subscribers. Just wait until you see what's coming soon in your subscription." So basically, yeah, this is like a sampling, guys. Like I said, they sent an item from every block to entice you, which I'm not going to lie, I may, if things manage to iron themselves out, I might add a block or two, but don't quote me on that. And it says Nerd Block exclusive item. It says, shirt punch variant. And it says twist your imagination. So let's see what this is. Okay then. I don't know what this is. It's a little crinkly thing. Oh, wait a minute. Is this supposed to be like some kind of like weird hair scrunchie? I have no idea what this is supposed to be. All I know is it looks freaking cool. Can I actually wear this? No, it won't get around my hand. See, sorry, I realize that I'm just spending like a minute or two in the video trying to snap this thing around and trying to figure it out, but I know what these are, but I just can't like remember accurately the name for them. I always jokingly call them snip snaps, but that's still that's pretty cool. It says shirt punch variant. I'm presuming that this Whoa. Well, I'm going to put this back in here, and I'll tinker around with it probably afterwards. But that, guys, is pretty much like a sampling of everything that is in this block. So yeah, guys, this has been the, like, I guess you could say, unboxing of my welcome block from, of course, Nerdblock. Yeah, I know, that sounded so generic and simple, but, I mean, this was fun. I like the fact, I can endorse this. I really can, because, like, this is really cool. They literally picked an item from every single box and basically put it in here to give you an idea of, hey, it's like, if you like this, then, subscribe to, the box that this, is a part of. And I dig that. I really do. I like that. That's very ingenious of Nerdblock to, to do that. Was doing the A-OK symbol, not something else like some of y'all may be thinking. But and it even says welcome to the family when you're pulling the thing out. So, I mean, that was fun, guys. Like, I didn't expect that I was actually going to be doing a video on that. I was just like, there's a couple of items here, a couple of items there. No, that was really cool. Like, it's like, yeah, it's a sampling of every, like, block with, like, one item apiece to try to entice you. So, I'm hesitant to try the comic block just because I'm like, do I really need, like, single issue comics? Because that's kind of what they said, but it's like, you look at collectibles like that, Groot refrigerator magnet, and I'm like, maybe if I feel like testing it out. Because I did say at one point that I was going to test out at least every block just once or twice, just to see if I liked it. Like, I did love the sci-fi. I loved the crap out of the sci-fi one. So that, I'll definitely be sticking with that one for at least another month. So it's like I said, guys, trying something new, something different, and also stuff to keep you guys intrigued. Kind of, I guess you could say, like, doing these unboxings will kind of be something possibly in between, when I'm not writing. Like, I got done doing a writing session less than, like, an hour and a half ago, so it's like I just wanted to fix dinner, etc. or so forth, settle down for a little bit, so I may do like another hour and then just kind of, afterwards, guys, maybe go to bed a little bit early, which I doubt it, because if it's not insomnia, then it's just me, sitting around gaming too much till I realize it's late at night, and then holy crap, I'm tired the next day for work. But like I said, guys, you probably won't see me this weekend. I may actually do a vlog following the MCW event, but if not, then it's just it's business as usual. I'm going around writing and doing a whole bunch of other things, but I'm still excited for that MCW event this Saturday. But I realize that has nothing to do with this. So, but anyway, with that, guys, before I start rambling on and rambling about stuff that has nothing to do with this unboxing, like I did for the sci-fi block, which I still felt bad about, I will let you guys go. I hope that you guys enjoyed what was supposed to be a quick unboxing and ended up running just as long as the regular ones. But still, that was fun. I liked that, and I dig a lot of the welcome items that they gave me. So anyway, that is it, guys. I will see you all possibly the next unboxing or vlog or whatever I feel like doing. So until next time, as always, just stay cool, stay frosty, and make sure to wear that minty, like, pine cone car air freshener around your neck. 'Cause Lord knows you don't want to be stinking when you're going out at night. I have no idea where I was going with that. That got really stupid. I'll see you guys later.